Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of her videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to NBA Hub. Some of the greatest players ever miss out on winning even a single MVP award. This can be for many reasons. There could just be a player that had an even better season. It could be because of team success or lack thereof. It could be voter fatigue that is to blame, or many other things. But sometimes players do deserve to win MVP, but are just robbed. Let's look at those guys. Number 1. Michael Jordan was robbed in the 1988 to 1989 season. Jordan looked like a clear frontrunner in the MVP award in the 1988-1989 campaign. His airness averaged at a staggering 32.5 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.9 steals, and 0.8 blocks in just the hair over 40 minutes per game while shooting 53% from the floor. It was one of the best statistical stat lines of his storied career. If that wasn't enough, Jordan was also racked up other accolades, including a spot on the All-NBA First Team and All-Defensive First Team. The trophy went to Michael Johnson, who scored 10 points fewer per game, trailed Jordan in field goal percentage, rebounds, steals, and blocks.
In just your 4th season, you've established yourself as an intimidating force on both ends of the court, leading the Chicago Bulls to a 50-32 record, their best in 14 years. Michael, nobody does it better. Congratulations to you from Edge and from your fans all over the country.
Number 2. Michael Jordan was also robbed in the 1996-1997 season. Michael Jordan is the proud owner of the 5 NBA MVP awards, but the player who is arguably considered the greatest basketball player of all time could have added even more to his trophy case. In the 1996-1997 season, Jordan led the league in scoring and won the 5th of his 6 NBA championships. He did so while averaging 29.6 points, 5.9 rebounds, 4.3 assists, and 1.7 steals per game. But Karl Malone, the Utah Jazz, stole his thunder. The power forward, who averaged 27.4 PPG that season, won the first of his 2 MVP awards, but ultimately lost to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals.
I think a lot of gratitude have to go out to my teammates and my coaching staff and the fans of Chicago. I think without them, I couldn't accomplish the feats that I did. And hopefully we can come back and do the same thing next year and improve our record and do better in the playoffs and just have an all-around better season next season. Thanks a lot.
Number 3. Wes Unseld over Willis Street. Unseld holds 2 important distinctions in NBA history. First, he is the lowest scoring MVP in history, and that doesn't do his limited individual offense impact justice. He was the 5th leading scorer on his own team, which included Hall of Famer Earl Monroe having his best offensive season. Unseld's outlet passing was obviously critical as the Bullets finished 2nd in the NBA in pace, but Washington's offense was ranked number 7 out of only 14 teams. There's little evidence to suggest that Unseld's presence was the key to elite offensive play. If defense was what won him this award, it should be noted that his Bullets were only 1.6 points over 100 professions better than Reed's Knicks, who were significantly better offensively. Unseld's other place in the history books? He is the last rookie ever to win MVP, and the only player besides Will Chamberlain ever to have accomplished the feat in his first year. Chamberlain is relevant to this specific award as well, as he had won 3 previous MVPs. While players likely weren't as impacted by the narrative, the notion that they might be looking for someone new to take his place is not far-fetched. Unseld, being a rookie, was as new as a player could possibly be, and his passing would have made opponents envious of his teammates. Number 4. Bill Walton over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, George Greven, and David Thompson. We may never again see an MVP race quite like the one that took place in 1978. The 2 clear best players in the NBA, Walton and Abdul-Jabbar, both missed significant time. Walton played in 58 games while Kareem edged him out at 62, with only lesser players meeting the typical threshold for games played. Walton won the award after the Blazers started 50-10 with him in the lineup. But let's be honest, it just isn't possible to provide your team with the most value of any player in basketball if you only play 70% of the season. Greven and Thompson were both worse players than Walton, but they combined to miss only 2 games all year. Both drafted Walton in total win shares, each having at least 12, while Walton produced more than win shares per 48 minutes. The gap there was minimal. Even if Walton led Greven and Thompson in that metric, he didn't come close to Kareem. Abdul-Jabbar produced 0.257 win shares per 48 minutes. Not only does it beat Walton's 0.209, but the gap is so vast that it is bigger than the one that existed between Walton and Dave Colin, who came in at 21st at 0.162. This one is simple. If most valuable player is meant to measure the total value needed, the trophy should have gone to either Griffin or Thompson. If it is meant to measure impact while on the floor, Kareem wins by a country mile. That should be one of the enduring lessons of this story. If being totally honest, Kareem probably should have won every MVP in the 1970s. Number 5. Chris Paul. What Chris Paul did in just his third season was sensational. He carried the Hornets to 56 wins and put up 21.1 points, 11.6 assists, and 2.7 steals in the process. Kobe actually won MVP, but sorry Kobe fans, CP3 was better in 2008. Kobe had a better team and only managed one more win than Paul's Hornets. Paul was clearly more valuable. He also topped Barnett in win shares. Number 6. Oscar Robertson was denied MVP honors in the 1961-1962 season. Oscar Robertson, or the Big O as he is more affectionately known, is an NBA champion who won his only MVP award in 1964, but Robertson could have had another on his mantle. The Cincinnati Royals point guard averaged a triple-double in only his second season in the league, becoming the first player in NBA history to do so. Robertson put up a stat line of 30.8 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 11.4 assists per game. However, 11-time NBA champ Bill Russell was given the honor instead. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.